Traders, what's going on today? Hope you guys had a great day. Good opportunities that posted up. Now, if you were in pre-market analysis this morning, we went over quite a few plays this morning. I ended up taking one of those trades, and that's why I always do pre-market analysis. I'm always seeing, what's hot in the morning, what's not hot, what's overbought stocks for good short plays, good setups. And then when the market opens, I'll take a look at the intensity stock watch scanners, which I use to find the other plays. Now, this morning, I took 4 trades, CAR, SURF, LB, and INO. A little bit irritated here today because my attention was kind of on these stocks that were just kind of honestly taking all the attention. They were just the attention whores of the day. And my focus was on those rather than my winners. And it kind of impacted my day. Could have been a lot more green had I been focused on my winning trades. Now, the one we looked at this morning was INO. Now, here's my chart on INO. I did exactly what I said I was going to do in the pre-market stream. That is, buy the fast old sell-off right at the start. Ended up selling it. Like, this was my problem. INO was a nice winner today, and I could have scaled into it. I could have, had a really nice green trade on it. But I wanted to focus on some of these other trades. Now, I was probably like 3 for 4, but some of my other trade SURF I'll count as a loser. I traded SURF. I was probably break even, very small red, at best. But SURF, here we go. I was pretty much shorting into this fast move here. Front side, I have no problem with that. Shorting the front side of the move there, and then adding into it. And then I just covered right here for nearly break even. This was when the stock got a push on it. Probably some chat room out there alerted this. It would get like this volume out of nowhere. Look at this, guys. And this is SURF. This is an account killer type of stock. It is ETB mostly everywhere. ETB means easy to blow up. Not really. I mean, it means easy to borrow. But I say easy to blow up. This is an account killer stock. I was trading with share size that was appropriate for that. In case the stock were to rip, I'd be okay on it. Even if I was red, it wouldn't have taken away my green for the day. But this volume would be out of nowhere. So I was essentially covering. I covered right here. This stock, huge move on it. And this is a 2-minute chart here. And then we got halt. Came back short on it here. To me, I was kind of risking just over high a day here. I ended up covering it down here, though, for a small little loss or break even right there. Right at $5. I wanted it under 5. If it came back up to my average, that's when I said, I ain't going to mess with it anymore. I wanted it under 5 there to look heavy at the VWAP. It didn't, so I covered. So, yeah, it didn't work. But am I mad about it? No, I'm not mad about it because not every trade is going to work. Not every setup's going to work. But what I am upset about today is that my attention was on this versus, I could have reversed to a long on it too. My attention was on that versus my winning trades. I also took LB. LB today, not bad. This one popped up on the scanners. I was shorting into the Euphoria move on this. Ended up working out a few ads here. Just covering into the little sell-offs. Provided a few good opportunities on LB. So that's all I was looking at. Those were popping up on the scans. I liked them. Fast move, very fast. Faster the move, the weaker the trend. CAR, the same story here. Fast move out of the gate, 15.75 up to like $17. Was looking to short into that over that push over 17. 17 is a key area, natural resistance area. Whole numbers are. That's just the psychology of it when you're entering in orders into your level 2 box. Most people do around those areas. So, got a few little shorts here. I try to add into this winner. Started pushing back up, so I ended up covering that one for a small win. Same right here. I did essentially the same thing. Adding into the winner. This one upset me. I should have held that one. It looked heavy to me at the VWAP. And that's what a lot of times these stocks do. They'll make a fast move. I'll get in front side, and I'll play them backside too. I was trying to play it backside here a little bit, CAR. Just longs were underwater up in here, so I ended up shorting that on a pop. Looked heavy at VWAP. I just didn't follow through with it. That was the problem here. And the problem was my attention was scattered on like 3 or 4 different stocks. So that's a problem. Something I need to address, something I need to write down and focus on that because my attention was on probably 3 or 4 tickers. I was in most of these at the same time, so it's hard to really trade them at your best, I guess, if there's pros and cons to it. you may not trade them at your best, but I find for myself that when I'm in mini, I'm a lot more objective. I'm a lot more level-headed. I'm not clouded by some weird bias that I may have, like, ooh, this stock it should do this, it should do this. Look at that move right there. It should stay heavy. That's what I do like about being in mini at one time, because I can just look at it and it's like, okay, it's not working, get out of it. Let's just focus on the ones that were working. And that was about kind of my mindset here on SURF. So yeah, I do recommend having many. I'll have many charts going on at one time and watching all of them. And it's like, okay, that one's not working out. All right, scratch it. Let's focus on what is working out. Not trying to predict what may work out. I'm just focusing on what is working. So take the high probability setup. Okay, this pocket pair ace hand right here is working out very well. All right, I'm going to keep throwing chips in the pot on that one. Versus just like, okay, sticking with this 7-2 offset that I got and then just trying to go all in on the pot. So that was the problem there. INO could have been a huge winner. That one we did go over in pre-market. I do want to take a look at why we were looking at that one to begin with, if some of you were not in the pre-market analysis this morning, which I don't know why you weren't. I mean, we've been killing it all week. I know, this is what we were looking at this morning. Looking at the daily chart on it. And this one had a nice solid trend to it. I mean, it's been holding on up. Let's take a look at, I think, 20-day. Yeah, 20-day. All right. So this is what I was looking at here. This is all, I drawn this trend line in pre-market before the stock ever even came down to it. And I said, okay, this is really respecting this line. Look at it. So that's what I'm going to play off of, right? In pre-market, I said, I know I'm looking to scoop this on along if it pulls back down to this trend line. Fast move, weak of the trend. So that's what we were looking for. Easy peasy, all there is to it. A few moves off of pre-market. Scanner did the rest of it. That's going to wrap up the video today, traders. Let me know how you did in the comment section below. I hope some of you guys scooped up INO as well. We went over in pre-market. Several good opportunities today. Wish I would have been able to scale into INO, but it is what it is. Going to move on with the day. It's been a great week, and we will finish it up next week, traders. All right, so I will see you all first thing tomorrow morning. Hit that like button, guys. Hit the subscribe button. We'll see you then.